this is decided to become a review channel, I guess. So here we are, new reels and everything.
Brand new cast King.
Category SPN KingCast 4000. Got them shipped last Monday, and they finally came. Amazon's been quicker lately, don't know why, but it is what it is. I'm not complaining any. Here is the reel though. A 4000 Cast King. No play on it at all. Smoothest reel I've seen in a while, honestly. So yeah. It also comes with a set of instructions like every rod and reel does. So, and to top it off, a sticker. Little labels for your line and test, and a very detailed sheet of paper with the instructions, every part on it. Then the last thing is instructions on how to line and throw it. So, that's it for in the box, and there's 2 of them as well. And if you're looking for a good rod to go with a reel 4000 from Cast King like this, I would advise a Berkley Big Game Power Series. It is an 8-foot medium heavy action. The line poundage is 12 to 30 pounds. The lure ounces is 1 to 4. This rod is a good catfishing rod, bass rod, etc. Whatever you want to use it for. Bit big for crappie, but you do you if you want to do that. So 8-foot rods are kind of an hassle sometimes, but they are what they are. Put the reel on and tighten it up. You want to make sure this is tight so the reel does not come off. And there is part of a completed rod. It doesn't want to show.
The pole breaks in half.
The pole's not going to break.
It pulls apart.
Oh, that's right, it does.
So you don't want waving your tip all over the place.
Pull aparts are good
2-piece rod.
if you want to travel, like to lakes and stuff. I would advise a 2-piece rod. For other people, they like straight rods. Us, we go more 2-piece because we travel a lot and camp. So, and the click has no play on it either. That is 1 rod. To tie on this, I am using Trident 20 pound. This rod can go up to 30.
That's trilene.
Trilene. Sorry. I would not advise going up to 30 on a 4000 because it does not cast as easy.
Oh my god.
What? Oh.
What the hell?
What'd you do? Line twist?
I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh boy. He's having line twist over there.
Whatever it is ain't good.
Yeah. Tell me about
Oh
it.
my god, come on.
That's... Okay.
What the fuck?
Man, you may have to restring your whole lure there. Your whole reel. You may have to restring it.
Why did that wrap around?
Oh, a wraparound. Oh, it's a pretty bad wraparound. Okay, as I was saying, Charling 20 pound. To reduce the friction on the line going to your pole,
Really?
you want to put it in water. A very important part right here is the improved clinch knot. Wrap it around. Make sure you have enough line. You go around the line 3-4 times. This is 20 pound. That's 4 wraps. Then you can see your little loop down here. You put that through there. Then you just created another loop. If it'll want to work. Okay. As you can see, your other loop right here. And you put that through there like that. Pull your tag in, your main, and make sure it is well lubricated with water or spit. Tighten up both ends, pull down, and that is your improved clinch. This tag end piece you cut off, because that is going to create a line twist, and you do not want that on these 4000 reels, because it is a pain to unravel and redo and retie the knot, and it's just a big mess.
Yep.
You got scissors or a knife?
Oh,
Okay. That also works.
fingernail clippers.
Fingernail clippers are personally the best
Here.
to snip line off the reel.
Unless you're using braid, then you use
Unless
scissors.
if you're using braid, use sharp scissors. Very sharp. Just your little common store-bought clippers, or in a kit that you buy from a store, from any drugstore, etc.
$4 store.
You just snip it, not too close, but at the end. May not go the first time because 20 pounds is kind of thick of line. It may not look it, but it is. The most important part here is you flip your reel, make sure it is under this metal piece, going through. So when you open it, it just goes straight up. It does not twist or anything. Then you just have 1/8 to 1/16 of an inch if the rod will want to work with me here. It's kind of 8-foot rods are kind of a hassle, honestly, but you gotta make it work. There we go. This part is gonna be quick. Just gotta make sure. Okay, there we go. And that is slowly gonna fill up quite fast with this reel ratio, so As you can see, it's already like halfway there. About right there is where you want it.
Oh, about an eighth of an inch from the
H
edge.
1/8 of an
1/8 of an inch.
1/8 of an inch from the edge. If you want to do some extra reps, you can, but it's not advised. Because any more, the line will come off and you'll get line spool. Then you have to re-reel it and tie the knot again. So it's just a big pain. Then you take your line. Then once you're done, make sure you get it out from wherever it's stuck from. Make sure you got enough. Then you just snip it.
Need weights?
Weights? Oh yeah, we gotta set this thing up too. Where's that bass lure?
You don't put a bass lure on a catfish pole.
No.
No.
Well, no, but you can use it. I already got a catfish pole set up, Dad. Remember? I'll just make this one a catfish rig too. Give me a 1 ounce weight with a bobber stop and a barrel swivel. Okay, there you go. As you can see, you got your line. This part, you're gonna.
I don't have a one.
Okay, what you got then?
See, I got
If you ain't got a 1 ounce,
bank sinkers that are one.
1 ounce are the bank sinkers.
It's 1.5. There's one.
When you're tying a lure or catfish rig like I'm doing, you're gonna want to make sure you got enough line going down. Preferably a good 3 to 4 feet, just to be safe. The shorter the line, the more it's gonna be a hassle. No one likes to hassle 20-pound fishing line.
2 1 ounce bank sinkers, bobber stops.
As you can see, the bobber stops. This will go on the line itself.
Sinker goes on first.
The sinker is for the weight, as you know, most people do. It's kind of common sense and everything, so. Weight goes on first. Oh, right, and I need catfish hooks as well. Then you take your bobber stop, get one of these off, if it's even okay. I messed up on that. Haven't used bobber stop in a while, so I'm pretty sure you put the line.
Put the line through the little wire and then you pull
Yeah,
the stopper
okay.
on your line.
Make sure you get a hold of it. Okay, and just continue pulling that until your piece comes out. Bobber stops you can put away. Then you want to make sure you have enough line. I would say about 2-3 feet, like that much, maybe a little more, just to be safe. And the weight will stop right there. Stops your weight. And do you have any barrel swivels with you?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you hand me one?
Yep.
Ooh, and with that crease right there, you may not be able to see it if the camera will focus slightly, but you can see a little dent on the black of my hoodie right there. That is what you don't want. So you slide the bobber down.
You're gonna need two, right? One for each pole.
No, just one. That snag, that's what's gonna make you lose fish. You cut that off. No one likes to lose fish. At all. Any angler I've met has griped about that. A kink in your line, it will mess your day up. This is your regular barrel swivel that you would use for catfishing. Regular size. With this, you want a little more length. Okay? So the knot we're going to do is, I forget the name of it. Dad, what's that one knot where you create the loop and you go out and through?
Uni knot.
Uni knot. We are going to create a uni knot. You go through, make sure you got enough, preferably this much. Then you go back through. At that, you're going to create like an overhand, as you can see. An overhand. Then this end, you're going to put through your line. That's always the most, it's kind of a difficult knot, but you gotta know how to. Okay, just gonna do a redo on this. Make sure you got enough line. Hold your tack end. Go down. Like this, you have a loop. Then you create an overhand, like you're tying your shoe on that first knot. You want to make sure your tag end and main is being held, while you can use your ring to wrap around, or if you got enough room, you can just go through here. You can, like that. And as you can see, you take this, grab that, and you make sure that goes like this. And as you can see, you have your uni knot, if the camera will focus. That is your uni knot. Hold the main. Snip the tag end like that. You don't want it too close, but yet close enough where it doesn't create any snag or catch weeds. So that's just a hassle to get off, especially in mossy lakes. Everybody hates that. Now you're gonna create a leader. The leader will be 1 foot to 2 feet long, because depending on what hook you want, it will either shorten your line. I do 3 feet just to be safe. And this, we are going to tie an improved clinch. But with barrel swivel, it's kind of hard, but we make it work.
I got a text and now I gotta pee.
I got a text.
Yeah, from Precision Killing. What's it say?
That the truck was
We'll arrive in about 5 minutes. And that was at 7:05. It's that 30.
No.
7:05, and that was 30 minutes ago.
So you're not going to want to create much.
So it's already there. I don't know if it sent you a picture yet. Hey, JJ.
Oh boy, this. Ugh. Sometimes the leaders don't want to go how they are. But you can do is, it is a barrel swivel, so you can twist it, but the barrel is gonna swivel back on you, so you want to make sure that you have this right here. It's a twist. You take your tag end, put it through, and it creates this. Then you have that, put your tag end, grab this and that, your main and your tag, wet it down, pull it nice and tight, and there is your improved clinch again. Make sure not to snip it too close to the knot, because it will become unraveled if you do. So I'd say leave like 2 millimeters. What?
2 millimeters?
Hey, you don't.
Itty bitty.
It's not too bitty.
That's not millimeters. That's about 2 inches.
Still, whatever. And that's that. Now we need a hook. So as you can see, you got your main setup in line. Let's take the rod over here. Okay. The bobber. No, the angle got messed up. Okay. What you want to do with your bobber stop now is you want to bring it all the way down to this. The knot that you made right there, you want to bring it all the way down. So then your weight does not affect the hook at all, and it stops it.
Doesn't beat on the knot.
The more the weight beats on the knot, the more the knot will come loose and you'll lose a fish. No one likes losing a fish on a nice day, nor a rainy day.
Good fish.
Oh yeah, you can catch some good fish on a strong knot. Now all we need is a hook, and we are going to snell this. All I need is a hook now. You got a catfish hook over there?
Where's yours at?
Somewhere in my fishing kit that's in the utility shed, and they're just kind of laying around still in the package. So
What size, like a 6/0 or 8/0?
6/0.
You just need one.
Yeah, just one. Just kind of. Okay. That's not gonna work. Oh, wind chimes. I hate wind chimes.
One circle hook.
One circle hook. This is what you're
And then
gonna
the
use.
hallway, turn the light on, because
As I was saying, you want a 6/0 circle hook. These hooks are self-hooking, depending on how you tie them. This, we are gonna snell. You bring it through, create enough to have a loop that you can go back in. You're gonna want a lot of line for this. You're gonna loop. All that. Have your little end right here, and you just make wraps. The line will want to work with me here. Do smooth. It's tight, consistent wraps. Consistently tight is the key here, because you don't want your knot loose. Then a fish biting it, then your hook comes off and you lose that fish with the hook. That's just a bad day and all. With 20 pound, you can snell around 6 7 turns. Make sure you have that tight. Okay, and that got messed up. Gotta redo that. That's part of snelling a hook. It's annoyingly kind of hard to snell. Like I was saying before, you create your loop. Like that. It's on the bare of the wire. And you want to hold that consistently. You want to go down, start from the down, and keep it going up. Make sure they are consistent and tight. A loose knot is bad. Like that. A loose knot. You gotta restart over again. If you're lucky, like I was that time, you can get it back where it was. Very often it does that. Then you can just continue wrapping. 6 to 7 wraps on 20 line for snelling a hook. Because if you get a big blue cat or a flat, flats tend to be more like a log. That's the only thing I hate about it. River cats, they pull. They pull hard too. Hold that right there. Make sure your loop. The loop does get smaller as you go. Just take your tag end, put it through there. And yes, it will be difficult at first. Just then you get it, tighten everything down. Make sure you dip it in water. Okay. Make sure you dip it in water. Pull your tag and main, then anchor the hook on something, or just like this. Be careful of the barbs. It's very sharp and they hurt. And that is your basic snelling. If the camera will want to focus. Your basic snell. There are more advanced options. That's not more my specialty, that's more my dad's. So I just stick to the basics of a strong knot. Even the basics alone will get you a good fish. Got your tag in, disregard that into a bag, because you do not want animals swallowing that and they digest it. Fishing string is not digestible for animals anyways. So that is your basic catfish rig. And the phone keeps going to fall. Disregard that. As I was saying, that's your basic catfish rig.